Hi, welcome to Yoga with Lena. Today is a journey into our shoulders and the release of the tension. So many of us, we're all busy driving, typing, texting, all of that stuff that creates this tension. So in the practice today, we'll work on rolling them back and stretching, spreading, and strengthening every muscle that supports that joint. It'll help you lift taller, sit more awake and alert, and just breathe easier. So if you feel tight in the shoulders, grab a strap. Let's get started. Okay, everybody, come on down to your knees in the center of your mat. Walk your hands forward into child's pose. If your low back's feeling tender at all, walk your knees a little wider. Bring forehead and tip of nose down to the ground. Actively reach your arms forward and stretch your hips back. Take several deep, slow breaths into your entire torso. Imagine every time you inhale, growing longer through your spine. And every exhale, sink deeper into the lower back, stretching the hips back and down. Take one more deep breath here. Now keep your hips back on your heels. Lift your head slightly and walk your hands off the right side of your mat. Stretch vigorously through your left side body and bring your head all the way back down. Stretch extension through your left side rib cage without hunching the shoulders. Just one more breath on this side. Expand through the intercostal muscles between each rib. And gently walk through the middle of the mat all the way to the other side. And extend and fold back down, head to the mat. As you reach through the right arm, reach back through the sit bone, elongating and stretching the right side of the body. And gently walk back to the center position. Rise up to your hands and knees, stack palms under shoulders and knees under hips, kind of like a little box. Now press down through your shins, backward bend, round and arch through the back. Lift your heart up. Exhale, go the opposite way. Draw your belly button in, press the floor away, and curl the chin to the chest. And two more like that. Return to the backward bend, strong press through the arms. Exhale, draw navel to spine, press the palms, press the shins, dome through your upper back. And one more to your breathing pace. Nice and easy. Slide the shoulders back, lift the heart forward. Exhale, last time, curl in, coil your belly tighter. And gently release to neutral. Bring your knees and feet together. Flip your toes under, so you're on the balls of your feet. Sit your hips all the way back to your heels. Reach your arms forward as a traction. Push back into your heels. If the head easily comes to the floor, allow it to rest down. Wrap the shoulders wider across your back. And take a big breath like your lungs went all the way down to your feet. And begin to walk your hands back in. Rise up to your tabletop, but keep your toes flipped under. Now grab on to your strap and sink your weight back onto the heels, which can feel pretty intense. If it is, then you're doing it right. Now grab onto your strap, bring the arms overhead, and just start to floss the shoulders back. And if it's hard to go all the way back, take a little more slack on your strap and strew all the way back, right? Give a little tap along the low back, up and overhead. Just a couple swipes by. Keep the spine pretty vertical here. Draw your lower abs in to support the length and lift of your torso. And one more swipe by. And put that strap down. We'll use it again later. Reach your right arm out to the right, palm facing back. Scoot your hand to your lower back. You can see it a little better. Roll the shoulder back and allow the opposite ear to move towards the shoulder. Gentle neck stretch. And breathe as if your lungs were where you feel the intensity, across the shoulder and into the neck muscles. And then bring your head back up to neutral and switch sides. Reach your other arm out, palm facing back. Swing the hand to your low back and scooch it up as far as it goes. Opposite ear. Breathe deeply into your neck. Keep your posture nice and lifted. And draw your belly in. Keep breathing. lift your head back up to its neutral place. Interlace your hands out in front of you and stretch your upper back. Round into the upper torso. Rise up. Interlace your hands behind you. And the opposite stretch. Shoulders back, heart up. All right, return to center. Great. Now gentle on your feet as we flip back over to the tops of the feet. You'll feel something. Sit your hips back to your heels, counter stretch. Just lay your hands in your lap and allow the blood flow to return into the feet. Super healthy movement, getting the blood flow into the tissues of your toes and ankles. And from here, come onto your hands and knees, tabletop position, into thread the needle shoulder stretch. Sweep your right arm all the way up, counter opening, and sweep the right arm under, land on your right shoulder and your right ear. Plant your left hand firmly on the ground and turn at the waist. Notice the feet, press down through the tops of your feet and shin bones and turn from the waist. Ground down through the left hand and sweep your right arm all the way back up, counter stretch. Place it down. Switch sides. Reach up and sweep under. Land on the shoulder and the side of your head and plant the palm firmly or fingertips. Turn deep inside the waistline. Press down through your feet and take slow, deep breaths. As you breathe, notice the rib cage start turning deeper from the middle of your spine. Just one more deep breath. And plant the palm down to slide back up. Take that counter stretch. And plant the hand back down. Downward facing dog, flip your toes, lift your knees, press your hips and thighs back. It's super duper long through the sides of your body. Ground down through all your toes, every mound of your toes and your heels back. Begin to walk your hands towards the back of your mat. Feet about hips distance. You can also go wider if that feels good. Definitely put a little bend in your knees here. Let the upper body drape down and relax your neck. Now grab that strap from before, bring it to your lower back, about shoulders distance. Take a big deep breath in and reach the strap back, heart forward, lengthening through your back. Take all that length back down into your fold. Arms can go up and overhead just as much as it feels comfortable. And as you rock your weight subtly forward and back, find that spot on your feet where you can truly drape forward without much resistance. Relax your head and slowly, deeply breathe. Take one more cycle of breath as you slide your shoulders away from your ears. Create some nice long length in your neck. And gently release, strap down to the side. Return to downward facing dog. Crawl your hands forward. Plank pose. Shift your shoulders directly above your wrists. Feet at the back of the mat. Pause. Take a big breath in and slowly shift forward all the way down to your belly. Walk your feet in towards each other. Press the tops of the feet down. Cobra. Push the hands down and pull them back as you lift your chest forward. Exhale, slowly go back down. One more time on your breathing. Rise, shoulders high, like the arms and elbows and hands are sliding back. And we roll back down. Lay on your belly. Extend your arms out like a T. Turn your head to the right. Now slide the hand in and push over onto your right side body. Pull your bottom knee into your chest, but take the top leg behind you and use that right hand to push into a deep chest stretch in the back arm. Spread every finger out, both hands. Take one more breath across the chest. And then slide back through the middle to the other side. Extend both arms out like that capital letter T. And slide to the other side. Push into the hand. Take the top leg behind you, bottom leg in. And just feel what works, stretching long through this back arm. Spread your fingers like you're still in down dog with the hands. And gently come back through the middle. Extend the legs out behind you. Plant your palms next to the middle ribs. Push up, hands and knees. Tabletop position. Bring your right knee up and back behind your left, like a little crisscross of the knees. Open up your feet nice and wide and slowly sit back onto your bum, right in between your feet. So if you sit back and you're sitting on your foot, just move it off to the side. You can also sit on a block here. Once your butt is even, grab that handy dandy strap, bring it in your right hand overhead, and from your left arm underneath, clasp your hands together on the strap. Press the elbows back. Squeeze the abdominals in. Lift your chest, but tuck your chin just slightly. Close your eyes. And slowly release the arms. And switch legs. So for that, either roll over your knees, kind of like the way we came in, or you can lean back and swing around that way. I'll show you the roll forward variation. Unwind. And we'll switch it up. Left leg behind, crisscrossed. Spread the feet enough that your bum can come back to the ground right in between the ankles. Now this time, take the strap in your left hand. Give yourself as much slack as you need. Swing the right arm underneath, grab it on, and walk up the strap so your hands come as close as they can come. Drive the elbows back. Sit up tall on your bum so your whole extension through the spine is as tall as you can get it. Allow the eyes to close. Slight tuck of the chin to chest. Notice what you're feeling. Allow anything that comes up just to be there. Keep breathing. And whenever you find that tension starts creeping into the neck or the facial muscles, just relax it right back out. Allow the hips and the shoulders to open. One more final big breath here. And blink your eyes open. Release your strap off to the side. And once again, your way back to tabletop position, hands and knees. And stretch out the hips, take some big circles back towards child's pose, right back to the tabletop, and a reverse. You can move in any way that feels really good for you, right? Cat and cow. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Just follow your own intuition. And release back to neutral. Step your right foot in between your hands, like a big step forward. Sweep your arms all the way up and overhead as you kind of like push into your front foot and go back a little bit. Now sweep your left arm underneath your right, hook up the elbows and bring the forearms together. Drive right back down into that front heel. Allow the back hip flexor to stretch. Now as you push into the front foot, lift your elbows up, gaze up. And we'll do that a couple of times. Bring the elbows back down, sink your hips forward and down. Keep a squeeze of your abdominals so you don't go too far. Then push it back, lift the elbows up. And one more time, as far as you can go comfortably, keeping an engagement of your abdominal muscles. Last time, we go up and back. And fly your arms all the way up. Nice big sweep. Split pose, hands down to your floor, just framing the foot. Straighten out the right leg. Crawl it forward and flex the toes. Now big breath in, kind of like an ocean wave. Lift up. And on the exhale, crash over your leg. And two more like that. Coil back up. Engage your core. Lift your chest up high. And a coil. One more time. Round and roll your way up. Last one, go as deep as you can go. And gently rise. Rebend the front knee and step back to tabletop. Other leg. Step Step it right in between your hands, nice big giant step. Sweep your arms up. This time, right arm underneath. And start with a lift. And then drive down into your front heel. Pull the elbows in. Push into the front foot, lift up high. And exhale, drive the elbows down, hips forward. One more time, all the way up. All the way down. This time, press it up and fly the arms away. Bring your hands down, frame your front foot, straighten out the leg. Helps to scooch the foot forward a little bit, give yourself some space. And 3 of those rolling waves. So start with a nice big breath in. Exhale, fold forward over the leg. And 2 more like that. Coil right back up with control in your torso. Spread your chest out. Exhale, fold. And last one. Slide the shoulders back, chest open. Fold over the leg as far as you can go. And gently release. Put a little bend in the front knee, step back, tabletop. And sink your hips to the side. And swing your legs forward. Pull your right heel in towards your butt. Right hand behind you and cradle the front leg into a twist. Lift up nice and tall. Look over the back shoulder. And imagine creating as much lift and length through your spine as possible. Every inhale is your opportunity to grow a little taller. Every exhale, a little more twist. And turn back through the middle. Extend your 2 legs out. Switch to the other side. Left heel in, nice and tall. Turn, cradle the front knee. Keep action through the extended leg as well. Remember those inhales, we lift taller. And exhales, twist deeper. Few cycles, get taller. And twist more. 1 more length. And twist. And return to the center position. Extend your legs out. Put a little bend in your knees. Sweep your arms up. Fold over your legs. And grab anywhere along the legs that you can reach towards your feet. Allow your forehead to melt towards your shin bones. And if it's possible to move your legs towards a straighter position, start sneaking the heels forward and all the way over your legs. Deep, slow breathing. Slow roll up. Bend your knees, bring your hands behind you. Soft tabletop to counter pose. Lift your hips, spread your chest. And gently release your bum down. Cross your legs, bring your palms together. Close your eyes and tuck your chin to your chest. Notice the effect of opening through the shoulders, connective tissues, deep layers of tissue in the body. Namaste. Nice work, everybody. Opening up our body in these deeper connective tissue type ways changes your whole life. You feel so much more flexible, so much more alive. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.